peace and guidance, peace and power, benevolence and spirit. Born as long as away. Health, wealth, and long life. Hey, but Bengals is take it dust. If you know me, if you don't know me, stay tuned to the channel. You get familiar. Today I wanna talk about from the weekend. I didn't expect Kaizer Chiefs to lose like that. But I think they played well. They just didn't match the hunger. They weren't as hungry as Golden Arrows, you know. But I'm gonna get into all of the deeds and where I think after Zwane fumbled and like the mistakes e leng gore tlamele a di lokise nou a sa ya ko tsona ko Jose Rivero because go tla nna thata the derby if they carry those certain elements, so I'm enjoying this. This is carrots and plums. It's a smoothie. But anyway, let's look at the starting lineup first. Peterson, okay, as expected. He's had, I think, 2 or 3 back-to-back clean sheets, right? Peterson, Ngezane, number 2. Number 3, Spiso Shanti. Number 4, Zita. Number 5, Austin Dube. Wow. Where did that come from? Okay. 6, Martins Tebe, 10, Shaba, 7, to Prince 11, Toli, Saile up front. So there's only one change, right? Dove got a flu unexpectedly. And now, as a Kaizer Chiefs fan, following this season, I would have thought it's time to give Unjabulo Ngobo another chance. He didn't make that many mistakes in his previous games. It was player of the season the other year. Austin Dube hasn't played for 9 months, 10 months since. And when he stopped playing, it was for a reason. Untimed tackles, always caught out of position. He's not the first man to the ball in the box. Knoxman Mutizwa, always arriving first. Malamfana Makubela, or whoever. 1-2-1-2. But mostly, for me, it's how he disorganized Uzita and disorganized Peterson. I don't know how many times he clashed into Peterson. Disorganized to Klanti because, hey, things that they usually do are not happening. The boys came into the game with the right spirit. First blood. In the 9th minute, I think. Yeah. Okay, they let Golden Arrows get into the game. That's when I thought, okay, even when they equalized Golden Arrows, they had been applying pressure. The coach should have noticed to go, okay, look, Lana, can you? I can't be relying on faith, and because I feel like that's what Coach Zwane was relying on in that game. He played Austin Dube, hoping. I mean, yeah, sure, he's at training, he's doing the things that whatever. But hoping Austin Dube was gonna be, I don't know, was gonna like find something in him and play his heart out. I understand it. But look at the stats. Richards Bay just lost. Supersport just drew. Pirates just won. It's no time to be experimenting. You throw in the best, get a second goal, you throw in Austin Dube. Nothing wrong with substituting the defense. And Mausa Wibonu Kuta is span second half. That was my problem. Second half, they come in, they draw. First blood again, 2-1 up. You can see Golden Arrows was all over. Why don't you strengthen the defense? And you could see Uguti Austin was out. For me, I don't care, even if I can make this video about him. Because he was the weakest link. And from him just disorganizing Zita and Peterson, it disorganized everything else. Yeah, and in fact, for the fact that Solomon was on the bench, was troubling. Why for me wouldn't you, at least second half, you put Usia in the center, you put Solomons on the right to keep up with Lunga, Divine Lunga. Because Divine Lunga was busy. He put in a shift. And you see, I couldn't keep up from the first half. That's how we got the yellow card with the rugby tackle. We couldn't keep up with Divine. So as the coach, you must see this thing. Hey, Papa. Okay, Solomons, look, we just got the second goal. Don't do too much. Yabo? Protect your arm. Just fun. You slow then you close their channels. You know? And I mean the title of this video, I think I'm gonna title it Tukuti the mistakes that others shouldn't take into the derby. You know? And this for me has been a consistent mistake. I think in previous videos I have alluded to it as bravery. I'm brave. No. But I think it's to an extent a failure to read the game. You've only got 90 minutes. It's a league game. 50 minutes, you up. You're winning. Yeah, 50 minutes, you've got 40 minutes to play. You're under pressure. Change things around. Don't go with that thing you go to, yeah, we are Kaizer Chiefs, wow. You know, like, safe and sorry. I might be rather safe than sorry. Rasta man, a lava man. Me were me kinda me safe and sorry. You know? That's what you want to kind of be. You don't want to be having to explain, be booed and escorted out of the stadium. Which was unreasonable from Kaizer Chiefs fans, I think. But, like I'm saying, Paris just won. Supersport lost. Drew. Richards Bay lost. It's your time to play there. Sikukune United won. They 1 point behind you. You don't want to be adding unnecessary pressure. Now you're going into the derby. You're under immense pressure. Sure, they're under pressure too, but Pirates is scoring. Now you're going to bring back Dove. Hey. Yeah. Look. Zwane has a good team. He has employed a reasonably decent philosophy and style of play. But I don't know if he's favoring some of the players or what. But I think, yeah, man. Must be sharp with his. I mean, Chiefs had a good game, at, kind of. I'm happy Shabalala scored. Dupreez was out of the game early. Dupreez shouldn't have come back in the second half. You need to apply pressure. He did nothing. You have Happy Mashiana who was doing lovely things the previous week. Play him. He brings in the crosses. Saile was giving nothing in the first half. Take him out so that you don't destroy his morale. Throw Pimenyiman so that he comes in and wants to do something. Like, you need to be able to, like, I think it was, who's this guy? Ramovic, the one who's coaching TS Galaxy. If that's his, he put on a player and he took him out in the same, like in 10 or 15 minutes. Because he saw this player is not doing what I thought he was going to do. And that's fine. He doesn't hate the player. The player doesn't hate the coach. It's work. Yeah. We have 90 minutes. We don't have time to be waiting for you to find your rhythm. When the whistle goes, it's on. And it's important to read those moments, moods as a coach, because a bad player in a good mood can give you more than a good player in a bad mood. I think that's all I kind of want to say on this one. There's how many games left? 10 games left. Sure, teams are still going to lose. But now it's a faith thing, and it now we must hope. I wasn't happy. I'm still not happy. And it looks like we're going to go into the derby. Hey! Yeah. But you never know. This is football. They score, they make it a double, we all win. I mean, we're all happy now. Yeah, wow. But consistency. Sometimes you can say it's the players, but the coaches must read the game better. Sub early. Nothing wrong. It's the badge. No one deserves to be on the team. I mean, on the pitch. We can have more than the badge. It's the team that deserves to be on the pitch. If you're on there, you are part of the puzzle. So play your piece is worth. But anyway, let's see and hope. But I think yeah, it's not always about, I think 10 times Mandela said this, which is not always about what you prepare. You must play the match, the one we're playing now. You must not just come with what you thought you must bring, because things change. If you see, hey, Divine Lunga today, hey, he's having a great game, okay, we adjust. We make sure he must have a bad game. But anyway, man, yeah, means if the lights start going off behind me, it means I'm talking too long. My name is Ticket Dust. I'm scruffy as fuck, but I still love football. Mas salama.